everything set up. Back to you, Jeremy. Oh, go if you can for us, please. Go to our Twitter page. It's at Stu Badasso, STUBAS or BADASSO, and on Facebook we're at the Stu Badasso Show. And also, what I want you guys to do too is to, if you can, because I feel that you guys are a part of this show just as much as we're doing the show. So if you can go to the stupidasso@gmail.com, send in some of y'all's pictures, and because I would like to put it on the website as well. So definitely do that for us. And if you can, like and share all of our stuff, that would be great. Yay! This is my brother. We're in the closet.
We're in the closet. The famous closet. Knocking over. What the hell is this?
That's for those spinny things.
Sure, we'll go with that.
But yes, if you can do any of that, that would be great. We are still getting the stuff done. Go Colts. I'm not a Colts fan. I'll say go Steelers, but
well, I gotta tell you, I'm not a big football fan, but huge soccer fan.
Yes,
because God, I love watching nothing happen for 2 hours.
It's not soccer; it's football. Football.
You know why these people are tanked up? Because nothing happens.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. Nothing happens until the 96th minute, and that's another thing. I mean, I understand that we don't use a metric system and stuff like that, but does everybody have to be different? You know, no, we're going by minutes.
I just that's my favorite part is when, what was it, a couple of years back when America got into the soccer championship of whatever, and everybody's like, oh, I've been a huge soccer fan for years. Have you been a huge soccer fan for years?
What's that say? Is that padded cell? Yes, it is. We're I had to turn my head. But yes, it is a padded cell. We are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
converted it, and we converted the closet into a padded cell room.
Because my brother's imaginary brother friend likes to hit his head against the wall too much, like you know.
He went insane watching soccer. That's what.
Yeah, he
Nothing happens.
I want to know. I mean, because like football, you have each quarter for intermission, halftime, everything like that, and football, you don't have that stuff. You really don't. It's like it's constantly going. It's like, can you
constantly going and nothing is happening? I mean, I love it. I mean, I know there's soccer fans out there. I get it, but well, I don't get it, but.
Right. It's like, but see, you don't want to be that guy that goes to the bathroom and they do score. Then you're like, motherfucker.
I'm not going to see this for another 20 damn hours.
Here, you talk to him real fast.
Hey, everybody. My God, that's a close-up, isn't it? So I'm going to start talking about funny stuff. I've got no funny stuff to say. Where's Stu? Well, funny. Stu, he got mauled by a bear. And it was bad, you know. And because Stu's an idiot, he was sitting over there and he was telling people, you know, look at that bear. And then, like Stu does, he walked up there, he goes, hey, Mr. Bear, I'm not here to hurt you. Because, you know, a bear's first language is English. And gets closer and closer to him. He's like, I'm just here. I'm just going to come up and reach up and touch you. And the bear attacked his ass. Now, luckily, he had his wits about him. So he turned around and, according to bearattack.com, I don't know, but they said that you got to lay there and act dead. So I said, Stu, how did you get that done? And he goes, well, I just pretended to be my wife when we're having sex.
Wow.
So,
I'm glad we offended those 2 other women on here. Yes! We reached our goal. Yes!
well, technically we offended Stu. Man, this is weird. I got any bats in the cave?
Well, I mean, that's what we're shooting for.
Yeah.
Just try to offend anybody as much as possible. So.
And the wife killed him. Well, the bear. Well, I will say the bear did actually left him alone. He came out of the woods and he got some help, but it's not looking good for Stu.
Oh. Oh, you told her where Stu was. I was like, but he was in
Albuquerque?
No, didn't he have to do that thing downtown with the police or something like that?
Something I kind
He gave a false. When did he tell you about the bear story?
Oh, well, he was talking about how he was.
Oh shit! We're losing the phone.
Are you recording on both?
Oh no! Hold on. No, it's saying bring. I'm trying to read. Hold on. Here we go. Shay's friends will be able to see this video. Okay. Hey. Stop saying rotate my phone. Okay. Damn it. We're having technical difficulties here.
We keep hiring the new camera guy every time.
Damn camera guy. What the? Stop. Damn it.
Maybe you should get rid of it.
Quit touching my butt. Jesus. Let's see if these stick. So. Okay, peeps. We're about to start the show. Yeah, again, please make sure you share. But I want everybody to be a part of this as well. I can't read your comments because you're way up there again. But I will read them at the end. But yeah, definitely be a part of this show just as much as we are. Go to, you can email any of your photos that you want to be on the website. It's at the StuBadassoshow.com. Send us into your pictures. I will have a slideshow that's going, and anybody that's a part of this is going to be on the website as well. So and you can email your pictures at the StuBadassoshow@gmail.com. You got your key?
I do got my tea.
Okay.
And we're back in the closet.
We are back in the closet. Hopefully, and we are going to do a couple PSAs, so be prepared for those, because we like to give out to the community. Huh?
You drunk?
I didn't like that. You lit that. Did I like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, apparently I'm drunk. We do need to do a drunk show.
That would be hilarious.
What do y'all think? Do a drunk show? No? Yay? God, you are slow typing, mother. But yeah, definitely I want everybody that's on here to be a part of us as well. You can go to Twitter. It's at Stu Badasso, STUBADASSO. On Facebook, it's the Stu Badasso Show. Or you can go under my name and you can see it as well. Okay, let's see if the drunk. Yes.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a drunk show.
Turn your camera. I can't.
Wouldn't matter. You're way up there. We can't read it anyway.
Drunk show, yes. Okay, so we'll definitely have
so
to.
The next time I'll have iced tea, Long Island. So.
Oh yes, drunk. Oh my God, that is gonna be horrible.
That's gonna be.
But yeah, definitely hit us up. The webpage or the website is under construction. It's slowly getting there. So.
But do we have to wear hard hats while we're?
Oh yes.
I mean,
and
really?
I got a bright green one.
When I want the one with a big lip around it, you know.
And then afterwards, we're gonna sing YMCA and get a Indian and a cop and. God, I'm not racist, by the way. That's what they.
Who was all on the?
It was a construction worker, cop, Indian. There was 5 of them.
Yeah. The village people. Okay, that's
the village people.
Okay.
We can look them up. No,
we can't.
Don't grab your computer.
Well, no, this is funner.
Oh yeah. Funner.
Funniest.
It's more funny. What was it? It was a cop.
A cop, construction worker, Indian, and a Navy person.
Navy person. There wasn't 5 of them?
And Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know. No, not good right now.
Okay, so y'all been on this before, so you know what we do. I'm not going to keep telling y'all. Don't make me have to sit you down.
Shake a finger at you.
And everything. So we're going to start the show. So, welcome to the Stu Badasso Show. I'm your host, Michael Badasso, with my brother, Mark Badasso. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, but again, Stu's not here. What the hell?
Well, apparently he was... Because most of people know that our mother's in prison. So he's down talking to the detectives. Apparently he gave her a false alibi, you know, and he's kind of in deep shit now too. So yeah, I think I wish the best.
He's off to prison? I mean, what's going on?
I don't think that. I mean, it was, you know, because Mom stole some ice cream sandwiches, and, you know, it's like...
I mean, if you're going to steal some, ice cream sandwiches was your go-to thing?
Yeah, you know Mom.
Yeah,
it's like ice cream sandwiches,
and lighters,
paper clips, you know. Mom, you didn't steal a box of tacks. You stole 1 tack. How the hell did you get 1 tack?
I know, right? You know, just
like... Oh, yeah. So, I mean, it you know...
Mom's a klepto.
It you know, hopefully he's all right with, you know, I don't think... What would they give him for...
providing a false alibi?
Of stealing ice cream sandwiches. I mean, that's...
You're going to put him on ice?
It's like... I would have to look at a cop and say, really? You're going to give me 2 years for this?
And not even the good ice cream sandwiches, I bet you it's the generic kind, you know?
Well, and then the messed up thing, it was like, he gave her an alibi in the parking lot of the store that she stole the ice cream. It's like, you give an alibi. If you gonna go ride or die for your mama, you know, you sit there and say she was at my house, not, oh, she was in the car with me at the grocery store. What?
I mean, wasn't it obvious when they tackled her with the ice cream sandwiches? I mean, what? I'm just curious. It's like, no, she wasn't there. They don't even mean she wasn't there. They tackled her. They got her on film.
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, and I mean, she did a face slide right into the pavement, too, and everything. I was like, man, Mom got rocked that day. Boy. if the NFL seen that, they would have hired that guy for safety. Boy, she got slammed. I mean,
you can watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's
funny.
You know,
we love our mama.
You don't want to laugh, but I'm telling you, I don't care anybody that's out there. If your mama slips on some ice, you're going to ask her if she's all right. And then when yeah, you're going to turn around, like, start giggling your ass off. You really will. You know? So you'll be like, mommy slipped. So,
because there's nothing funny like personal injury.
Oh, yeah. But that's the God's honest truth. If you want to know if you are still young out there, slip and fall. And if people laugh, then you're still young. If they're like, oh my God, are you okay? Yeah, you're old. Yeah.
Did you just shit in your Depends?
It's like,
Depends?
Did you just break something?
I heard something tweak in there. I mean,
I swear to God, I was sitting there one time, because, I mean, some people know this. I used to try to skateboard when I was a kid. And this is one thing I'll tell anybody out there. What you did in the past, if you haven't done it in years, don't try to pick it back up, because it's horribly wrong. So I got on this skateboard. I was at Joe's house, and I tried to do like a kick flip on and I almost landed it, but the skateboard was like this on the back wheels, and it just woo!
There ain't no way.
I flew up, fell down, and apparently I was young enough, because my sister's just dying laughing. I get the wind knocked out of me, break 2 ribs, I think it was then. And I'm like, I mean, I'm making that exact sound. I mean, dolphins are like, yo, there's my lover, you know. And I'm like, somebody help me, you know. And she's just sitting there and I'm looking at her laying on the ground like this, and she just, I'm like, God, if I was that guy that had mental problems, you would be the first to die. You know, it's like, really? Mm. And then, I mean, there was construction workers there, and they were, man, are you okay? But I know they laughed at first. I know they did. I felt their laughter.
Just pour the concrete over him. He ain't gonna make
it. So yeah, if you're out there and like, if you roller skated when you were 16, and don't do it. Don't do it. Not when you're in your 40s. Don't do it again.
I can't think of anything hazardous I did when I was younger. I mean, you know, drive through people's yards, you know, but I still do that now.
Well, you licked the light switch a couple times.
Yeah.
I mean,
because it tastes so good.
We kept putting peanut butter on it. Look at Mark, lick the light switch again.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I did that was, you know. God, I had a boring life. I mean, there's nothing about my life that's exciting.
Well, I mean, another thing, you know, because I did when I was younger, you know, I used to sell crystal meth, and I don't want to do it now because I don't want to deal with those kind of people. That's definitely a hazard to your health, you know? I mean, shit. I still know how many pounds are in a kilo. And I mean, I swear to God, and this is how bad it has changed. When I was in school, and the science teacher actually showed us how to rock up sugar.
Really?
Yes. And I mean, it is a science thing, you know, don't get me wrong, but I'm sitting there, the first thing I'm thinking of is,
what's this, Breaking Bad? I mean,
it's like, you just basically giving me the guidelines to be a great drug dealer. That's all you're doing there, boss. Thanks.
You know, you ever go into somebody's house and they had like a weight scale and it's always in kilograms? It's like, well, that's for my food. Is it?
Is it? This little dingly thing that holds the baggie, that's for your food, huh?
What are you weighing in kilograms? Oh, I gotta have asparagus today, and I need to weigh it out. Okay.
And anybody out there that knew it, $1 was a gram.
$1 was a gram.
Yeah, if you lay $1 on a weigh scale, it almost weighs a gram.
Really?
On the scale, it says a gram. But, oh yeah, I can tell you everything about $1. Okay, is $1... Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And nickels were 5 grams.
Is this why they have those terminologies for it?
I don't know.
Because wasn't that the whole thing? Like, I'll take a nickel, or I'll take a... I don't know. It wasn't like I was in the world of it, so...
Dime
something?
bag. No, well, dime bag and nickel. Nickel just means that you're willing to pay $5. Dime bag, you're willing to pay $10. Is what a dime and a nickel is.
Goes to show you how much I know.
God, that was bad. But okay, let's go into that though. I mean,
lots,
please, because I mean the statute of limitations is well over what you know.
At least you hope so.
I know it's so. So I mean, and people view their surroundings different. They really do. Like me, when I hung out with my friends in the neighborhood we lived in. And you seen these cars go by, and back then it was like Dayton's and Vogues, Bars and Vogues, had systems. You knew those motherfuckers didn't work at McDonald's.
Right.
And I mean...
But why did they have like a $2.50 car and have a $9,000 system
in it? You hear the knocking every second beat of the song and shit. The engine just king, 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 king,
right.
king.
But and then it's like that. No, your shocks are just bad. You don't have those lips. It bounces because you got to have good shocks in that thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, it just.
I don't know.
I made stupid mistakes, but
everybody makes stupid mistakes.
But one good thing,
and it's good that we talk about them because then they're just hilarious to everybody else.
Right.
Stupid translates into funny later on in years.
Oh yeah. And I mean. I have some crazy stories about that life, but also, I mean, who doesn't?
Oh,
man. I mean, it doesn't, you don't have to be a dope dealer or anything like that.
Well, I think it spans across any kind of job. I mean, I got some wild stories from my early years of computer programming. Woo! Some wild times, let me tell you. I mean,
Chuck almost put in the wrong code one time, and boy,
he was hyped up on some Pepsi, and it was tough going, man.
But see, and that's how you got to look at things too. I mean, he grew up in the same environment I did. I chose the wrong path. And he chose the right path. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was just a slight path, and then they connected it back together.
You just took the scenic route.
Yeah, I just took the scenic route. I was like, ooh, let me see what handcuffs feel like. You know? I never had bracelets like this before.
Don't they look shiny? I mean, I can't see them myself because they're behind my back, but what do they look like?
You know, and anybody that's ever out there that's had handcuffs on them, I'm sorry.
Well, it depends on the situation of when you had the handcuffs on you. So,
yeah.
You know, if they were fuzzy and pink.
And you were tied to a bedpost.
You know, different.
Different. Way different.
So, that's relative. We can't say that everybody that's had handcuffs on them.
I've never had handcuffs on me like that though.
Really?
I've been tied up before, but I've never had. And this is the weird thing about being tied up because.
I mean, we're talking like tied up in a fun way, or tied up in a I'm going into Mexico.
Tied up like.
They're sending a finger back to my family type thing.
Are you gonna put a board in between my ankles? Kind of tied up now. What was that movie?
Misery.
Misery. Yes. Google it. It's hilarious.
Laugh a minute.
It's a laugh a minute. But no, the one thing I was always concerned about, because I mean, she was a freaky woman, but so I'm like this, and she.
Oh, now we're gonna animate it.
Oh yeah, because I about here, I'm sitting there thinking, is she going to leave me here butt naked? Because we're in a hotel room. And I will tell you this, everybody gets a little more freaky in a hotel room.
And see, this is exactly why I want the sheets stripped.
That's why. Because you don't have to do the sheets. You don't have to clean the room. You don't have... I'm telling you, that's why people are like, oh yeah, fuck me on the wall.
Well, no, this is what I always say when you're sitting behind people and it's like, no, we need a double bed. Why do you guys need a double bed and you're coming in?
Because they want to fuck in that bed and sleep in the other. They want to leave the snail tracks and the... Yeah.
So...
You know what snail tracks are,
no.
don't you? That's where a vagina
No,
is.
God.
Oh, yeah. Slowly. I hope y'all can see that. That is so wrong. Hold on. Okay, I'm better now.
Oh,
Jesus, Mary.
Gosh.
Now you know it's no trouble.
I guess,
but you didn't know what the devil's lettuce was.
No, I didn't know.
Last week, so now, or 2 weeks ago. So now you know what. I'm educating you. Hey,
absolutely.
to reach one, you got to teach one. You really do, you know? I mean, so. One thing I do want to get into, because this is really getting on my everlasting nerve.
I know what it is.
What is
It's
it?
how they're redoing 80s movies and bringing them back out in 80s TV shows.
Yeah.
I know that's what's bugging you.
Yeah, I want Sweet 16 to come back out. I miss Molly Ringwald. I really do.
Ooh, wonder what she'd look like as Sweet 16.
Sweet 56. Is she 65?
I have no
I think
idea.
she's like 50 something.
Sorry, Molly, if you're watching. I don't know how old you are. Last thing I think I saw you in was... I don't know. I don't know what I saw Molly in.
16 Candles, that's the last... Or Breakfast Club. I mean, those are 2 shows she's been in.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
No, she actually... I remember she had an appearance on a TV show.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Sorry, Molly. We know you're watching.
You really are. But no, it's...
Well, let's try to book her on the show.
Okay.
Get her in the closet. See what we can find out about her.
Get her in the closet.
You know, I mean, I want to know what's going on. What makes Molly Ringwald tick? You know,
what tweaks her nipples.
That's what I mean. Seriously, we need to find these things out. Our audience wants to know, right?
I want to know.
If we can book Molly Ringwald on here, half these people are like, "Who the hell is Molly Ringwald?"
Breakfast Club.
Ringwald.
16 Candles.
Molly Ringwald? Ringwald? My God, that sounds like a disease.
Ringworm? Molly Ringworm? What does she have?
Why do they have to name her that? We love you, Molly. Don't let nobody tell you any different.
Well, I mean, I will say that. I mean, what is that? Chlamydia. That's not a bad sounding name, you know. I mean, I'm gonna name my daughter Chlamydia. At least, hey, if you ever named your daughter Chlamydia, you know you don't have to worry about boys messing with her.
Well, why did you name her after her? Well, you know that's what happened after me and her mom. I thought, I don't need a burner.
God. And as soon as her mom came out of the, what is those?
Take a moment. Happens to everybody.
It does. Brain fart. What? Pregnant women get the upper or the thing shot in the back.
Oh, epidural.
Yeah. You know, as soon as
you've lost a joke. Move on. Okay. I mean, it means nothing anymore. People are sitting there hanging on, like, what the hell is he getting ready to say?
They have their head turns like a dog, like.
Yeah. Once you have to explain a joke, it's just not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Once you have to break it down.
I forgot what it was called. Damn it.
Still didn't help the joke anymore.
I know. Why do you gotta embarrass me in front of all these white people? Anyway, now what's really bothering me is the fact of I'm getting tired of being discriminated against. I really am.
You got this whole discrimination thing going on.
I do. Well, because I'm a heterosexual male, and I feel like I'm being discriminated because of that.
Okay.
I want to start a movement, have our own flag
of heterosexual men.
Not just heterosexuals.
Oh, heterosexual. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're not different. We get the blunt end of it. We really do. You know, I mean, everybody that protests, they're heterosexual.
So you want to protest? Well, if you're gonna
no, I don't want to protest. I because I am who I am. I can't change the fact that I'm an old black lesbian stuck in a white devil's body.
So
that's how I identify myself, and I'm not wrong for doing that. So
what you're saying is that you want to start a movement.
I want to start a movement.
So in order to start a movement, you have to have a cause. You have to have, I don't know, something like a banner or something, wouldn't you?
Right, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I want to start the flag.
The flag, okay.
The flag is like you have the LGBT rainbow flag.
Uh-huh.
You have the United States of America flag.
Good save.
Yeah. I want my flag to be a white flag with a strawberry donut and a hot dog. Not going in, just like wee. Kind of like
crossing.
Kind of like the donuts here and the hot dogs like wee. You know, I'm telling you, I'm starting a movement. I might have a movement later, but I'm starting a movement. Heterosexuals.
And standing above us is the flag of a hot dog and a strawberry donut.
Yes. Or we can change the donut. I mean, it can be changed every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can go with chocolate covered donut.
Would it be like, let's say if it's a Mormon heterosexual, would it be one hot dog and many donuts?
Yes. They can start their own movements. They would have a dozen. They would just have a box of donuts looking. Just me. I have all these wives. They're sisters, though. No, you're just a fucking pervert. That's what you are. You can't make up your damn mind who to. I mean, but that's another thing too.
That's not the actual Mormon church, right? That's sections or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, sorry if the Mormons are listening. We're not dogging your religion. That's you.
We dog every religion.
Yeah, we do. I mean, hell.
Next week's about the Catholics.
No, Catholicism. You know, everything's a loophole. It's the God's honest truth. I'm sorry, if a man touches a little boy and gets away with it, there's a loophole somewhere in that church. And we're not talking about religion. Yeah, we will. I don't care. Because, I mean, there's lapsed Catholics out there. There's,
I don't know. See, for me, I don't know much about religion. I got to tell you, I've never read the Bible too many times. No, I never actually read the Bible. I can't get over the these. I can't take the these, a thousand, die or whatever. It's like, man, who wrote this? Shakespeare? I just need some.
It's like, because we were talking about that actually, and a buddy of mine was sitting there telling me how he called up a friend and everything like that, and she told him, I cannot talk to you unless thy is my brother or my husband. And I said, I was like, my eyes just got big. I was like, you used the word thy. And he was like, yeah. I was like, ooh, she's deep in that religion.
It's like, oh, yeah, she's the person that's coming to you on a Sunday afternoon, knocking on your door, saying, I have this leaflet for you.
And that's the one thing, and everybody's seen this, and because I live in a bad, not a bad neighborhood. it's just lower
income
neighborhood.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it's a bad neighborhood because
I mean, we can't even afford a studio, folks. We're in a closet.
We're in a fucking closet. But yeah, I mean, and then you see two of the purest white guys riding bikes down the street.
Oh.
I'm like,
you know what I don't get is because those are the Mormons, right? Oh yeah,
I never asked them.
Yeah, they're Mormons and they're called elders, I believe, like Elder John and Elder. They're like 18 or something like that. So they go on a mission, from what I understand, you know. And what I don't understand, I'm going to completely make up. So,
so Google it,
yeah,
and change my mind.
But yeah, so they're kids, and then they go on. I think it's like a mission or something, and then they just go around. And
so I mean, elders. That's they use that in Amish, don't they?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Of course, an elder. I don't know.
No, I think they do. I think they use because
and their name's Jedediah.
But see, and that okay for all the people out there that's all up in the Star Wars deal. That's a religion to get into.
Oh my gosh, that is that's an actual people study that like it's a religion.
Stop.
Yes.
Oh yes, they do. Jedi, and they can speak like. Or different
Wookiee? I don't know. But
no,
we looked it up. It was like these people actually have chapters of the Jedi Order of Tucson. I don't know, but it was like you people actually study this. But then again, there is Scientology. So who the hell can I say?
Oh my God, Scientology.
I mean, L. Ron Hubbard was a a fiction writer. So who? You know what? If you're a Jedi. Be a Jedi.
Yes.
I mean, who am I to judge
Scientology, be in Scientology.
Yeah. I don't care. You know what? Whatever blows your skirt up, you go for it.
And I'm a firm believer in that. My thing is, it's like, okay, whatever makes you get up in the morning and go to bed, I'm all for it.
Right.
Just don't push your beliefs on me.
Oh,
that's
right.
all. And don't judge me because this is one thing that I could not understand. Is you want to get mad and judge me, but thou shalt not judge unless thy is the Lord. And this is
unless
what
you're a Jedi, then you can judge away.
Right. You can read my mind.
That's right, because you know what? Jedi religion, they're judgy.
They are judgy. But they can't do nothing because look at Darth Vader. He took justice into his own hands.
Right. So if you're a Jedi out there, explain that one to me.
Yeah. Why did he take it into his own hands?
And then you know what their answer is. That's a movie. Really?
But you're starting a religion from it. There we go. And I mean, and this is the whole thing. Whatever you got to believe in it.
No,
and be happy. That's the biggest thing. I want everybody to laugh.
I don't know. I want everybody to be miserable.
I only want to be the happy one.
Yeah. If I'm the happy one and everybody else is miserable, I'm okay with that.
It's like you driving down the street and you see somebody crying and you're like She rolls down the window. Did you just found out that you got herpes? Oh, poor thing.
People on the side of the street with signs. You're like,
I am not. Here's a penny. No, but I will say this. Yesterday, because anybody that was in Indy known that it rained a lot. I was doing drive-by baptisms. I really was. Anybody that I was in the fast lane and I seen somebody up the road, I was like, whee! All the way over to the slow lane just to. And I rolled down the window and I was like, "You saved!" And just kept going. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yes. Chris, that's for you, buddy. Oh yes. Drive-by baptism.
Oh my gosh. Drive-by baptism.
Saved!
When I send out my newsletter, I'm putting that in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's the whole thing is I am going to start a movement. I want everybody out there If you want to be a part of this movement, let me know at Facebook. We're on Facebook at the Stu Badasso Show. It's STUBADASSO, or Twitter at Stu Badasso. Go to email us at the stupidassos@gmail.com.
And our mom is on MySpace, so you know.
Yeah, if you want to see our mom, go to MySpace. Download the app. I think you'll be the third person that downloaded it. You know, there is still MySpace out there, people. You might not know it, and there's like 5 people that are still on MySpace.
Religiously, yep.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. For that, I think MySpace should get some credit because they started this whole social media thing. I mean,
how do you support it with 5 people?
They have one tech now. The first guy that made MySpace, that he should have sold out. He was like,
the stock's gonna go up, I swear.
And they tried, don't get me wrong, because, and anybody that's old enough that had MySpace, it was actually a cool thing. It wasn't
I have no idea, I never had one.
You couldn't interact. It was just a page told about you, but you could add stuff to the pages. You can even add music. Really? Which, Mark, start thinking about that shit, you know, because I want my page to be expressed in song. I really do. I want to dance! You know, I mean, because we're in the closet. But yes, please go to one of those. And if you know my number, you can text me, whatever. I'll do that too. But I will not text you a conversation. So I'm not a texter. I hate texting.
Oh my God, he sounds like an old person, doesn't he?
No, it's not that I'm an old person. I just have an attention span like a gnat. I really do. It's like shiny red ball, you know, and I put my phone down. I don't.
Shiny red ball.
It's like that. I'm telling you. And I don't watch that much TV. We used to, but it's like, you mean I got to work for this conversation? You know, and that's what I'm thinking.
How do you have to work for it? Hell, I just push a button and I talk into it.
But and I was gonna start doing that, but all like the autocorrects kept messing with it.
That's why you just send it.
And that's what I'm gonna say. If people want to text me, I'm just gonna say, and they're gonna be like,
"What the hell does he mean by poop guitar?"
Yeah. The duck are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the duck are you doing? That's what you're going to have to.
Rainforest? What the hell does he mean by that?
That's the whole thing. If you're going to text me, you're going to work at it to read that and be like, and that's what I might do. I might just send random words out just to be like, you'll be like a dog, like
poop snot. What the hell's poop snot?
But yeah, it's not that, because our generation invented text. Yeah. We were the ones that did the 555, 877, 2.
That's why we still do it while we drive.
Yeah. No, actually, it's younger people. I don't text.
Don't text and drive.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Because I mean,
I think cars do it now for you, don't they? I mean,
you can actually, if they have.
My car has a something on there where you can
punch it and just say, "Hey, text," you know.
Cindy Crawford, I have her on my speed dial.
You have her on your favorites.
Name drop.
I got her. You know, but yeah, I mean, I guess we can.
We went over.
We definitely went over, but I do thank you for everybody that listened to the show today. And remember to follow us and share and comment.
Your stories.
Yeah, comment too. I mean, if we're just two dumb fucks that you're like, oh, you suck. But if you put that stuff on there, we are going to read it on this show.
Tell us about your poop schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
we want to know if we're on sync. You know. So yeah, definitely hit us up. Let us know, and have a great day.
Uh-oh, here comes a big hand.